Hi Tina, thanks for having me over. Are you excited about moving to San Diego? Would it be okay if I give myself a quick tour? If it's okay, let's use the kitchen table so we can lay everything out. Let's talk about getting you to San Diego. Now, the first thing I would like to do is to review your situation and what's important to you in making this move. Is that okay? Now, I have three bottom line questions for you. Number one, are you definitely ready to sell your property? Number two, will you price it where it will sell? Or are you okay with keeping it on the market for a long time? Number three, most important, do you want me to get it sold for you? The purpose of our meeting today is twofold. Number one is for me to provide you with some very important information about what it's going to take to get your property sold for the top dollar and get you to San Diego by July 1st. Number two is for us to decide today if the right thing for you is to partner with me in the sale of your home. Does that sound fair enough? Whether you decide to hire me or not, I hope it becomes clear through our meeting that my goal is to help you what you want. If I can't help you, I'll tell you today because I'm not interested in just getting getting a listing. I'm very interested in helping you move to San Diego because that's what you want, right? So we are on the same page. There is really one key item for us today, that is to determine the right price to set on your home that will cause it to sell. Obviously, we don't want to keep it on the market and have it not sell. Here is what I'll do. As soon as you decide to hire me, I'll do everything it takes through my action plan to get your property exposed to all the qualified buyers in the market because that's the kind of exposure you want, right? So the key for us today is to establish the right price that will get the buyers excited. Does that make sense? In preparing for our meeting, I did a thorough market study. It's called comparative market analysis. Are you familiar with this? The market study has three categories. The first one is the active listings. This is your competition. I call this dreamland. It's what the people want to get for their homes, but you don't know what it's going to sell for. Number two are the expired listings. Do you know what these are? Yes, those are the homes that didn't sell. They wanted to sell, but something went wrong. I call this never, never land. You can see why. Because you never want to be here. The third category is the sold ones. I call this reality. It tells us what the homes are going for in this market. So this is where we'll focus today. For you to move to San Diego, in which of these categories do you want your home to end up sold exactly? The purpose of the market analysis is to determine the value of your home. First, as buyers will look at it. Second, as appraiser will look at it. I am sure you understand why that's important. First, as buyers look at it, first as appraiser will look at it, it's who the lender will hire to determine the value of your home based on what the comparable homes are selling for, which is what the buyers are paying now. Second, we want to price your home in a way that will be attractive to the buyers. Is the buyer only going to look at your home, or they are shopping around comparing your home with others? Obviously they are comparing with other homes. What do you think they are comparing? They are comparing for a lot of features like quality, condition, location, and most importantly, the price. Let's look at some of these examples. This first one is very similar to yours. How many bedrooms it has? How many bathrooms? How big is the garage? What year was the built? How much is the living area? And what was its price? How long was it in the market? So how that's going to help you in getting you to San Diego. So based on what the market is telling us, what do you feel the best price would be that make the buyers excited about choosing your home over our competition? After looking at your house and reviewing what the market is telling us, I am suggesting we set it 2.5 million. And you can see why that's the right price. Because that'll get the best price for your home in this market in the best time possible, so that you can move to San Diego by July 1st. Any questions about anything we have covered so far? The net sheet gives you all the costs associated with selling the house and how much you are going to walk away with after the sale of the home. That's the kind of information you would like to know, right? And next, these are the standard fees and expenses for the sellers. Any questions? Based on the realistic price of 2.5 million and the closing date of June 15th, these are the total net proceeds to you at the closing. These are the number you can live with. So let's get it on the market at 2.5 million, which we agreed is the right price. Now I'm ready for you to put me to work. Are you ready for the next step? So can I lay out what's going to happen next? First, you want to make sure your home shows at its best. Next, I'll be preparing the marketing for your home and launch my pre-marketing campaign immediately, because you did want us the most exposure to the market as fast as possible. Next, we'll launch our exclusive 10-day marketing blitz. Sound exciting? Your property will be marketed to every potential buyer out there, and every licensed realtor and their buyers through multiple listing service. Plus, I have syndicated over 5,200 real estate websites, including the most popular ones that the buyers will go to. You understand how important is that kind of internet exposure is. You do want me to get the right exposure to your home in this market. That's exactly what you are going to get with me. With such exposure, assuming the market responds as we expect, there will be a lot of buyer traffic. I'll be following up with all that, which will give us the best offers. I'll be negotiating on all those offers, which ultimately get us the top dollar, so that you can move to San Diego by July 1st. Is that exciting? Are you ready for that? Are you ready for packing? Not right now, but very soon. Any questions before you are ready to let me help you make this move happen? Now I want you to, I'll have you sign here on CMA and the net sheet, and we'll take care of the rest of the paperwork. Now I'll get to work. Congratulations.